Dear diarrhea full of shit. Just playing along with myself and I. No one else. Are young, so legit. I added a video. It's a short from Dave Rubin to the Amen Drop the Mic. These people are fucking insane. They have no shame. They are evil. They are scum. They are pieces of shit. And, you know, it's just a like 40-something second video. You know that. You know, these are the times we live in. You know what I mean? People will be people. They always have, they always will. So, you know, AI's on the scene, you know, the whole weak people. You know, wheels falling off airplanes, canopies coming loose, doors blowing out, you know, welcome to the new age. But it's not just the weak people, you know, making the hard times. That's like a separate deal. You know, that's a cycle. But this is the first time in history, you know, we've had, you know, the AI and technology at our fingertips and stuff. People are still always going to be people. So, and I keep that every day, you know what I mean? Like, even when I was a kid, I don't know if I've ever said this, but, you know, when I was a young kid, I used to occasionally go to the library, whether it be the library in my school or when I was tutored for a bit before, you know, while they were working to transition me into the school for the criminally insane. You know, libraries, they're quiet, they smell good, they got tables and stuff, and they're just nice, peaceful places. And they got like those weird things that you can like look under a microscope at like old newspaper clippings and shit. But I always, even back then, you know, and maybe this is something like, ooh, you know, but, you know, even back when I was like 7, 8, 9 years old, I thought, wouldn't it be something? It's these books. Maybe not all of them. In fact, probably most of them are all good. But there's probably a book or two or a couple hundred in here that are like wrong. Swear to God, even as a little kid, you know, whose mind thinks like that? Me. All these books, huh? Yeah, written by people. And here they are. Maybe these books were written 100 years ago. Maybe they're written 20 years ago. It smells terrific in here. All of this information, all this knowledge. Is it right? You know? And now we got fucking AI on the scene. You know? I'm not trying to be hip and trendy like I tend to do. I called it. Because all that shit, you know, everything that I said, you know, 7th grade computer class. Hey, teacher, this thing, the turtle froze again. This fucking machine don't work. I can't do the fucking assignment you told me to do because the fucking machine stopped working. Oh, Control Alt F Delete Backspace. You right. And here we are. With all due respect, sir, I believe this will be our finest hour. Versus, come on, phase 2, come on, phase 2, please, just like we practiced in the simulation. Rockets start blowing up, you know. Oh, good. Trial and error. Is that really the best method? Although that little booster thing, you know, it landed. It's like, oh, shit, Elon. But there's Mr. Russian over here, you know. They were sending people up in, you know, washing machines, you know, trial and error. Russia, right, Mother Russia. They're better now. But, you know, Elon, comrade, be honest with me. Did you know that was going to work? Yeah, don't get me started, man. Don't get me started. Even as a kid, man. I am tooting my own horn, humbly, though. What the fuck? This is bullshit. You know, I'm a little kid, right? Where'd the old VCR go? With the 4 buttons. Green, play. Red, stop. Fast forward. If you wanted to fast forward quickly, you have to go stop, fast forward, pause, and like slow. And it was like record. What's this shit? You know, just, you know what I mean? Just, I get in a car, you know, what the fuck? got heated seats. Well, these won't last. And the problem is these days they route other shit through everything else. It's a clusterfuck of nodes. You know, so God forbid your washer fluid sensor goes out. You know, you've lost 6 other items on your car. So, fucking faggot motherfuckers. God damn. But anyway, all the memories. I should go to the library one of these days and just sit and, well, read a book. Bunny Humper, we're going to go to the library. Man, that tutor, I was that before. Woo, ASMR. She had green eyes. She was older, but she was still, like, attractive. You know, kneeling, like, behind me, you know, talking into my ears. And I remember, I'm not exaggerating, you know, I was like, I have to, I can't just keep, you know, because I was just, so do you understand? No, you know, and it's like, I have to get this. I have to actually, like, pay attention. But every time she wasn't like her breath wasn't, you know, hitting my ear or anything. It wasn't that, like that, but, oh, shit. That's happened a few times in school. You know, the math teacher, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, it just worked. Okay, turn to your page 67 and begin your test. Oh. I don't know what to do. Fortunately, I didn't care. But, yeah. And it's weird, you know what I mean? Because it's not I mean, this is before YouTube and fucking smartphones and all that shit. It's before I knew what ASMR was, you know? Like when Bob Ross would come on TV. You know, I would kind of think, you know, like, yeah, I think this is a thing. I'm not like the only one, you know. You know, maybe in our world, little yellow ochre, little crimson red, little Van Dyke brown, little liquid white. Maybe in our world, this big old tree right here, you know, and the mountains with the scraping and stuff. It's like, fuck. I watched a half-hour sewing show because it was an ASMR shit. God, I remember. Oh, on the TV. Oh, I'm so glad I was born when I was. God. And like I said, I have 3 sets of nostalgia. Mine, my parents, and my grandparents. You know, because they weren't rich, or they weren't poor, but they weren't rich either, right? So, I mean, they had, like, old furniture, and they drove old cars. Oh, man. Yep. I remember. I mean, everybody's nostalgic, but, you know, no. You're not nostalgic like I am. And my nostalgia, like the trip to Disneyland, you know, in 6th grade. I don't give a fuck about that. That's just a memory, you know. My nostalgia, you know, is watching Back to the Future 3 at my grandparents' old house, you know, and the old recliners downstairs. And, you know, I was probably 6, 7, 8 years old, you know, whatever. And just, you know, shit. And I remember how I felt. You know, like I can place myself there at that age. You know, it being a Friday night, and I got the whole weekend ahead of me, and, you know, or maybe it was summer, you know, and I remember it. And like I said, I not only remember it, but I feel it. So, yeah, everybody's nostalgic. No, fuck you. You piece of shit. Your nostalgic sucks. My nostalgia is awesome. You're just a bitch. And my nostalgia is, you know, your nostalgia is the vacation and this, that, and the other. My nostalgia is some random fucking Tuesday. Just like that poem. Anyway. And those are the moments we're gonna strive for, Bunny Humper. I'm assuming you want a family. So, yeah, I'm gonna crank up the heat on that. Just let me know, because I'll work with you. I get it, and I respect that. So, you're drawing your line in the sand. You don't need to play games. You think you know what I'm gonna do next. You know, I need to do a couple things, 4 or 5, 6 things consistently, and then, whatever. I got you. But, we'll have the trips and whatnot too, but because I remember. So I was like, you know what? We're going to set this stuff up. And this camping trip, fishing and whatnot, I'm going to do everything I can to make it a nostalgic memory. But they're their own person too, right? So they might not care about shit like that, We might be camping or something, and they might be thinking, let's rent a jet boat, or whatever. And I'm like, okay. Right, because I'll be Papa Bear, and you'll be Mama Bear, all that shit. Wow. Yeah. And I will, and I'll watch, and observe and see how they are, what their, how they interact with the world, how they feel. So, what the hell is Hibbery Dibbery? Is that a fucking egg cream? Son of a bitch. Did you do that because you heard me say that, or is that just a thing? That little box with the giant window. I'd feel kind of gay in that situation. No pun intended. I feel unsafe. Like I said, glass. Again, even as a kid, back at like the zoo, this panther is not right. He just keeps pacing back and forth, and every time he turns, he looks out the glass at us, all looking back at him. All right, cool. Let's leave the cat house. That's what it was called, I think. And I'm gonna go over where the giraffes are at and maybe get some cotton candy. Fuck this shit. Damn. I swear to God, I'm not trying to be funny or cute, I'm the kid in the background, at the field trip. Alright. I gotta go over here to this little thing and write some shit down because I gotta, get some facts and write a report, and then I'm fucking gone. This cat ain't right. So, damn. Anyway. And the gorillas, like that little gyro, it's like, look at, they're just peaceful, just sort of, oh, shit. These people have any idea? Does this gorilla have any idea just how much carnage he could cause, fast, quick, and in a hurry if he wanted to? Again, I gotta walk up here and write some shit down so I can do my little report for the next day. Field trips in school were not just fun. You didn't just walk around and watch animals. You had like assignments to do, right? Because it's school. It's like, yeah, we gotta get out of school. We all hop on the bus and go down to the, Denver Zoo. Fuck. So you just do the minimum and rock on. And the museum, same shit. This would be cool, except for they gave us shit to do. Anyway, You gonna homeschool our kids? My sister homeschools, so she's an old hat at it, and she's got resources. So, but like I said, you're kind of, you're kind of a downer. You're a frowny face, and I'm, like I said, I'm gonna have to kind of watch you and sense what your mood is, because you'll just be feeling it, and I'll be feeling it too, like magically through the air. And I'll know what I need to do, because you'll know that I know that you know that I know that I know that you know that you know that I know how you think and how you feel. So it's kind of like I need to trick you, and we're gonna do things and just be an active, happy couple, and then family. I'm assuming you want a family. I'm just, you know what I mean. So, like I said, go ahead and draw that line in the sand. But, it'll be all good, and I'll kind of get you going, and you'll be motivated to do stuff and go out in the garden, Like I said, you want some animals, chickens, garden, my neighbors have goats. I'd eat goat cheese and goat milk and shit. Goats are relatively low maintenance, I think. They eat weeds and shit. So you'd have to, you still have to buy them some food and whatnot. But so yeah. There's also some shit, up the road. But I don't know, man. The sheep are definitely cuter. But, anyway. Want some alpacas? Not there. I might. What the hell good are alpacas? But hey, if you want one for a pet, all right. Just, one, maybe two, so it has a friend. But if you want like a herd of alpacas, I might have to, what the fuck? But, all we do is we feed these things. You've given them names. They come up to you, when you feed them and stuff. And what the hell good are they? The neighbors think they're cute, no doubt. But what the fuck good are they? And goats are actually kind of ugly up close. They got like the vertical pupil and whatnot. And but shit, they'll give us cheese, milk, and all that shit. We'll breed them and stuff, so we'll have little baby goats, like every year, and we'll sell some off or something. But problem is, you'll probably get attached to them. You'll name them and shit. So I don't know. We'll have to work these things out, Bunny Humper. Chickens, you'll name all of them, and all that, which is normal. But my mom has chickens. She names them, They all got names. But they still don't have any animals. They got like 45 acres. They still haven't. Oh, shit. Oh, hibbery dibbery. You're a train wreck. You're a happy train wreck. I mean, look at you. You're going all out. You're like in a way right now, You're just like in fairy tale land. That's legit. Like, I don't think you went to like the Renaissance Festival or, well, that's way back. Wrong place, wrong time. But, look at you. I think that's honest. Clark, your sweet, tender lesbian lover, has got you feeling that way. And you're just like, what? Let's go out to the country and sleep in this box in the woods, and I'll wear this weird get-up from like the 1800s. Yeah. Because that's how she's got you feeling, isn't it? Yeah. Wow. Anyway, I'm thinking about you, Bunny Humper. Carcinaboo. Fuck. Fucko. What's up? Good night, Bunny Humper.